Exodus 21 and 22, super brief commentary. There are two things going on here. Number one thing is spiritual rules that benefit you spiritually. And then number two is rules that benefit you here on earth. And so because there's a nation being put together, Moses is also giving them rules, or the Lord through Moses giving them rules how to interact on earth as a nation, crimes and punishments for crimes. And we talked about the gospel at the beginning of this recording, which has to do with spiritual things, but wanted to quickly mention interactions in law that pertains to earth. And I want to point out something, just one thing out of it that is extremely important in the difference between how God does things and how we used to do things and how we do them now. So today I see something that is extremely dangerous in all people. And this shows the condition of their wicked hearts, which is as soon as somebody sees a criminal, they have this thing in them, they call it righteous indignation, that they want to stone that person to death. And in that, there's no mercy in people today. And people want to argue that the Bible in the laws were too cruel. No, they're not. They're extremely fair, and we just read them. They're so fair that it makes us seem cruel today. But that is one thing. But what I'm really concerned about is a lot of so-called Christians and conservatives. They're like, oh, you got to pay for your crimes, and they send people to jail. This is not how it is done in the Bible. I just want to point out a couple of verses here. Verse 7, chapter 22. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. You know what the conservatives and the Christians of today say? Catching a thief? Oh, throw him in jail. Oh, no mercy at all. And that doesn't help anyone. How does catching a thief and throwing him in jail for 10 years, how does that help anyone? God has a better way. He shall pay double. And this pattern continues throughout the laws for the nation of Israel. Blackstone, the great law, in his great books of regarding law, follows these patterns for the American law and the British law. William Blackstone is his name. So if you are caught stealing an ox or sheep or whatever, there are set precepts in the law to make it okay to pay a restitution. Look at how chapter 22 starts. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. So they had a system. If you steal something, you will pay it back with interest. And here we're seeing a 500% interest and a 400% interest. So we claim to be like so smart in business or whatever. This is great for the economy. Number one, we don't have to house all of these criminals. And you know what happens? They go to jail and they become even more hardened. Now, they're hateful towards society. And they come out and they do the same thing. Most criminals go back to jail after they're released. This does not help them which we should care about them. And it does not help the person that lost a possession through the thief. So how does it does not help the criminal, nor does it help the victim. How does it help the victim? I don't understand. And we claim to be like so smart and blah, blah, blah. We're a bunch of idiots. Our criminal system is disgusting. It does not help anyone. There's nothing good about our criminal system. One last one, verse 9 toward the end. It says, which another challengeth to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges. The cause of both parties. Look at this. There's a disagreement. In whom the judges shall condemn. So this is the criminal, right? So they go through trial or whatnot. Whom the judges shall condemn, in our case would be the jury, right? He shall pay double unto his neighbor. There's no jail time. This is the right way of running a criminal system. Our criminal system of today is disgusting, is not godly, and if you find yourself full of indignation to try to punish a criminal by throwing him in jail, you have a heart problem. You should check yourself. Read your Bible. You should never feel like that. You should feel compassion for criminals that go to jail and have compassion over their souls. We'll see you tomorrow.